Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rambling RunOff Podium Show Super Bowl 60 Recap Review Show. I am your host, Robert Rios, and today we're giving a special podium show of this exciting, to most people, some people, Super Bowl that just passed by. And of course, to help me ramble on our podium show today is my amazing co-host, as always, Mr. Danny Tan. Danny, say what's up to everybody.
What's going on? We're back, baby.
Yes, I know it's been a hot minute taking our time here, but yeah, we're here to talk about the Super Bowl that just passed by out in Santa Clara, the South Bay area. Danny, were you excited to see this Super Bowl?
Not as excited if a bigger team and not the Patriots were gonna play, but I was excited for the Benito Bowl.
No, yeah, I mean, the halftime show was great. And yeah, we're gonna take a deep dive into it in just momentarily, but yeah, we're gonna be going over stats, info, detail, give our opinions about the game itself, the halftime show, commercials, food, the whole 9 yards that we always do every year about the Super Bowl, before and after. You know, it's the Super Bowl. It's one big party here in the US, and yeah, we're just gonna give you thoughts, opinions, concerns, questions, comments, whatever goes on. But yeah, Danny, are you ready to start rambling here on the podium show?
Let's get it.
All right, then. Yeah, so Super Bowl 60 has come and gone. Sorry that we didn't get to do a preview, but before we start going deep into it, Danny, who did you have winning and why in the Super Bowl?
I had, like most people in the world, the Seattle Seahawks winning, number one defense in the NFL. It just seemed like they were destined to win, and the Patriots had a bit of a stroke of luck getting through some of their opponents. And with Drake May being so young, and the O-line not being great, I just thought the Seahawks were a lock to win. What about you, Rob? Who do you think was going to take it?
I also had the Seahawks winning this game, just due to the fact that their defense was really good. Their offense looked really stout. Sam Darnold being a USC quarterback also kind of helps. So yeah, I wanted to see, oddly, I'll say it, our little boy from USC. I mean, he's like the same age as me, but he got to play at USC and plays in the NFL, and I get to talk on a podcast. So see this young man just from the dumps become a Super Bowl champion. So yeah, I was going for the Seahawks. But
Yeah.
oh, what are you gonna say? Go. What you got?
All I was going to say was before game started, I told several other people, I was like, don't expect too much. I really think this is going to be a pretty low scoring game with heavy emphasis on defense. And sure enough, just up till the fourth quarter, we'll get into it in a second, but bit of snooze fest for, I think, the general Super Bowl only viewer.
No, yeah, I think I could agree with you. I expected a defensive battle as well. I just didn't expect it to be a one-sided defensive battle
Right.
for the most part. But not to bury too much of the lead here. Yes, the Seahawks did win the Super Bowl. They defeated the Patriots 29-13 convincingly, by the way. The Seahawks destroyed the Patriots with a dominant defensive performance, and I would say literally kicked them to death. Would you agree with that statement a little bit, Danny?
Yes, I did. Just put a little bit of a cherry on top. I think an argument could be made for Jason Myers, the kicker, who could have been the Super Bowl MVP for not missing a single field goal and putting the ball where it needed to be on several punts and kickoffs.
No, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that's where this game was going. I mean, I think everyone and their mama thought that's where this game was going for the MVP vote. Sadly, it did not go in his favor in the Super Bowl 60 out in Santa Clara at, what was it, Levi's Stadium? Yeah,
Levi Stadium.
But yeah, that's why I thought he was gonna also get it as well. Just to move on here, if you live somehow under a rock, the halftime performance was by Bad Bunny. It also featured Lady Gaga and one Ricky Martin, and a slew of other celebrities that popped up here and there. But yeah, Danny, let's get into the game itself a little bit. I'm gonna go over some stats I got right here. The QB battle. We have a Sam Darnold. As I mentioned, he went to USC. I think the last big thing he had won was the Rose Bowl against Penn State after the 2016 season at that 2017 Rose Bowl. First round pick to the Jets, turned journeyman. He had a turnover-free game and completed 19 of 38 passes for 202 yards for a touchdown. The Seattle offense only gained 335 yards, but kicker Jason Myers had the team on his back with the record-setting 5 field goals. Not only did Myers set the Super Bowl record for most field goals, but he also etched his name into the NFL record book. With 17 points against the Patriots, Myers now has 206 points for the season, which is the most that any player has ever scored in any NFL season ever. As a matter of fact, he is the only player ever to top 200 points in a single season. Dang,
Damn.
this other stuff that I found was crazy too was that the regular season record for most points is held by Chargers running back LaDainian Tomlinson, who scored 106 points during his MVP season in 2006. And even after that, he had to get some of those points from like 2 or 3 touchdowns in the playoffs. So
Mm.
Myers did something super insane. He was automatic.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I thought maybe they were gonna give him the MVP. I'm like, he broke a record. He didn't miss. They were all pretty far field goals, by the way. I'll get to that later, but I don't know. I guess it wasn't there for him. But the MVP
Right.
winner, who we
I
have
mean,
not
what
mentioned-
before we move on,
yeah,
Jason Myers also made a tackle on one of the last drives. One of the return kicks, punt, I think he made a tackle. So I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if people
I
at home
didn't.
caught that, but he did make a tackle. So add that to his stat sheet.
I did not see that. I could explain probably why I didn't see that later once we get to the leisure part of the Super Bowl portion of
All
our
right, all
podium
right.
show. But good idea, Andy. Good idea. He has that one tackle on him. The MVP winner was Kenneth Walker III. He won Super Bowl MVP with 135 rushing yards, averaged 5 yards per carry. On the other side of the ball, unfortunately, one Drake May, who just somehow was also part of the NFL MVP talk. I don't know. This is gonna turn very dark very quickly. May completed 27 of 43 pass attempts in Super Bowl 60 for 295 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. However, the bulk of that production came in garbage time as the Patriots desperately tried to claw back into this contest, which at that point I was already like, okay, they're only down by 14. What are the odds that they score 2 touchdowns, tied up, and a field goal, or 2 touchdowns and go to overtime and possibly win it? But even then, with what was going on towards the end of the game, I was like, yeah, it's not looking too good. Excluding that final frame, May was 8 of 18, 44% for 60 yards prior to that garbage time miracle touchdowns that they got at the end. And like I said, yeah, this guy was in the running for league MVP
Yep, came in second in voting.
against Matthew Stafford, who was carrying his team on his back, like talking with other people. I don't think I didn't want to how to explain this. When they were compared to like the Broncos and they faced the Broncos in that AFC final championship game, I didn't want to like fall for that, like, oh, their schedule was easy trap. But this game kind of, how would you say, pulled the band-aid off or blew the lid off that case.
Right. Yeah, I
Off
mean, it
that
broke the dam, opened the floodgates.
Yeah, it opened the floodgates. Thank you. That's the perfect one. It opened the floodgates for that argument because that was piss poor performance. Here's the real thoughts and opinions and comments and concerns here. Like how you said, like a lot of people probably were bored of this game because the Patriots couldn't get nothing going on offense. Their defense kind of held them in there for the most part. It's
I mean,
like,
absolutely held them.
yes, I'm saying
I mean, the defense won them the game, damn near.
I'm talking about the Patriots had no defense. Like the
Oh,
Patriots,
yes.
once the Seahawks got into like, let's say pre-red zone territory, the Patriots went into like park the bus, zone, play deep defense. They're like, we cannot let them get past us. If not, they will throw the ball over our heads. And
Right.
I feel like that was their game plan, literally from beginning to end. Because it started out as a choice, and then it ended as their only option because 1 field goal, 2 field goals, 3 field goals. Their offense can't get nothing going. The run game can't get nothing going. They could do a 4-man rush and just play deep and confuse Drake May and have him just stay in the pocket and either have to throw deep with a risky ball, stay in the pocket, throw it away, get sacked, or C, throw it to a check down man, which they weren't really doing. So it made it really, really hard. The Seahawks sacked May 6 times, one which he fumbled. He was almost sacked again on the pick 6 which he basically tossed them the ball. I thought that was a fumble in full speed. I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh, strip sack." I think
I thought it was also a fumble.
I thought I had tweeted, I'm like, "Oh, strip sack for a fumble," and then you see it in the instant replay. He's getting hit, and he still tried to throw the ball. Like, he literally tossed him the ball like hot potato. Like,
Right. It
bro,
it looked like a video game glitch. It just appeared into his arms.
yes, yeah, that's how odd it was. Like, I'm like, "Bro, you literally just gave him the ball, and he ran back for a touchdown."
Yeah.
I
Shout
was
out to
like,
big boy number 7.
that was, I think he went to USC too. I have his name
Oh
somewhere now.
yeah.
Nwosu. Nwosu.
Notsu.
Nwosu, yeah.
There it
Well,
is.
try saying his first name.
I don't know
Um,
what his first name is, but big boy number 7. Shout out.
yeah, so May I mean, also Danny from last year, even though I was not home, as the detail I'll give you later, I did take notes again, and even then I was like, "Bro, he got sacked twice just in the first quarter."
Yeah.
I was like and you know what's funnier? For, like, the Seahawks, once they got the ball and they ran, like, that one run play in the beginning, I jokingly had told everybody, I was like, "Alright, this game's over. If they can't stop them from running the ball, it's done."
Right. I mean,
I meant that sarcastically because it's the Super Bowl. I don't know what's gonna happen.
mhm.
The fact that that's what literally happened for
Over and over and over again
yes, for the rest of the game,
for 2.5 hours.
yeah, it was kinda sad.
Right. I
And they
mean,
were only able to stop them until, like, garbage time, and that was because I think the Seahawks just took their foot off the gas pedal,
right.
which essentially I was just like, "Damn, like, all you can do is defend the red zone and stop them on 3rd down." That would've been good
Yeah, 2
if
quarters
your
ago.
yeah, 2 quarters ago, and if your offense was, like, better, and if your
Right.
quarterback wasn't desperate. I understand Drake May, this is his 2nd year. He's only, like, what, 23?
Yeah, he's 23.
My thing is, and I'm not professional, I mean, obviously, when you hear people like Tom Brady or Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers, those are no nonsense type of people, and you can see it in their play. It's already the Super Bowl, and even like the coaches from both sides would tell you like, there is no tomorrow. Like, this is it.
Right. You got to put
So
everything on the line.
exactly. So I mean, yeah, you could say like it was a bad game. It was a bad game. We all saw that. However, I'm not gonna. I wouldn't give him the benefit of a doubt. Like, oh, okay, he's new. Yeah, of course he's new. But just because he's new doesn't mean like he has to suck or play terribly. Like, it's not an option for him to be like, well, we sucked today. Like, okay, yeah, we saw that, but it's not necessarily a total excuse for that type of performance, especially on that one long interception that he had. I was like, "Why did you throw that?" And even, I was watching some clips of the Pat McAfee show, and I guess I didn't see in the initial instant replay, when he's throwing that ball, his eyes kinda do light up a bit. He's like, "Uh-oh." He's like, "I should not have let this ball go."
Right. Yeah,
And
because
you just see it
his
stare.
target was like 12 yards down the line. He threw it so short.
Yeah, it's 'cause shout out Mr. McAfee because like, they do decent job on explaining the game, and, they had I think it's Darius Butler covering everything DB. He was explaining, like, some of the schemes they were running. Like, they would have, like, a defensive back covering a receiver, but then they would have a safety stacked up behind them, like, deep, and then that DB or linebacker would leave the receiver and just blitz, and the safety behind them would stay for coverage and cover the receiver, and they were they were just explaining that, like, May was not catching those things. So,
Mhm.
basically, they were doing stunts. And the Patriots were not prepared for that. No one on that team was prepared for those stunts because it was either that or just a four-man back line just pushing and pushing and pushing every time they were on defense to get to May and just disrupt the pocket.
Right. I mean, and the O-line collapsed like a folding chair. I mean, it was insane.
Oh, no, certainly. I mean, it's
It
like
was
the
Will
Seahawks.
Campbell.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What is that? That left tackle? Oh jeez.
Is
Like
that the guy? Is that I
I
was
think he's
seeing
84 or something. He's usually on like the left side. Like
yeah, yeah.
some plays, like you're just like it's like what are
He
you
bumped.
doing? Like hands are up. It's like he's like anticipating a guy, and there's nobody within like 10 yards of him. It's insane. His guy already got past him. The help that he should have came up and provided long gone. The D line has like already collapsed the pocket. It's like, dude, where are you supposed to be?
I had never seen a I don't know if it's Campbell or some other guy that had just gotten drafted. He said, "I would do everything in my life till I die to
I
protect
think
her."
it's him. I think it's literally him. Maybe I got my names wrong, but I think it's him.
It's Tyler something. Oh, dude,
I think it's Campbell.
dude, it
You,
was
you
hilarious.
you keep going. I'll try to look for it.
But yeah, people were already starting to make memes. They're like having him dressed up like as an Amazon worker and shit like that. I'm just like, bro. I'm like, y'all went out there, just I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying like I'm not trying to make a fool of them, but it's literally what happened. Like they got manhandled, they got destroyed, they got kicked in the mouth, figuratively and literally, with all them field goals. Could have been a kickboxing match if you think about it, Danny.
Right.
But yeah, not Drake May's best performance. I'll ask you this, Danny. Do you think they had a cupcake schedule?
I don't think so. I think the schedule did play into it a little bit, but they had to get through the number 4, 3, and 2 defenses in the league. Given 2 of those were not very good offensively, but
Oh no, for sure. I mean, that's why I thought this was gonna be a defensive battle because those like okay, I can understand Houston
right.
because what's his face, the quarterback. I don't even remember.
CJ
His name.
Stroud.
Yeah, Stroud was hot garbage.
Yep.
What the hell was that? Initially, I thought, oh, okay, they had a decent battle with the Chargers. It's just the Chargers just didn't have it that day. And yeah, they played the Patriots, and bro, they had the Patriots looking like prime time Tom Brady, Bill Belichick Patriots out there. So I thought, okay, maybe they are good. And yeah, they go up against the Broncos, who lose their quarterback, unfortunately. They go into the snow, which luckily these are both snow-driven teams, quintessentially. And I was like, all right, fuck it. Maybe these guys are the real deal. But once again, the quarterback is the mind controller of the offense. You lose your starting quarterback, it's kind of over. I mean, I hate having to say that, but it is somewhat true to an extent, unless you're a team that knows how to work, to moneyball it quintessentially. As some teams have kind of figured it out, like, hey, we're gonna throw a little bit, we're gonna run a little bit, we're gonna do a little bit of different things because we're struggling on certain aspects of the ball. But I digress. The Patriots relied on Drake May, couldn't get it done, couldn't run the ball either, couldn't do nothing. Basically, that's what made this game a little bit of a snooze fest. Like I was with my girlfriend, and she's like, "This game's boring." I was like, "It's not boring. It's not a bad game. It's just one team showed up and one team did not show up.
Right.
And if they did not show up prepared. That's just how it goes sometimes." That's why I was like, "This isn't a bad Super Bowl. It's just these guys were just not good." I don't know. Do you have anything else to add on that, Danny? I'm gonna look at my notes right here and see what pops out on me here.
Yeah, I guess the only other thing that I had to add was Drake May is going to get a brunt of it because obviously, just like you said, quarterback is the brains of the operation on offense. His O-line did fail him, but like you said before, great quarterbacks, even when their O-line can't hold a pocket for more than 4 seconds, can communicate efficiently to get shorter passes, just progress and have drives that will get at least you to get you at least into a field goal distance. But they couldn't even do that. There's a couple drives early that they got a little bit of momentum, and all of a sudden you see the Seahawks defense just read everything that is going on, and the Patriots decide to go for a run. It's like they had a negative run game. So as soon as they went for a run, boom, automatic. They just lost it down. And then CJ Stroud, he just didn't wake up until that fourth quarter when desperation came in. So maybe
Who's CJ Stroud?
sorry, not CJ Stroud.
Drake May.
Drake May. Drake May, he just didn't wake up to the fourth quarter. What you say?
I said wrong garbage quarterback.
I know, real. At least one of them made it to the fucking Super Bowl. Anyway,
Oh, that's true. Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, I mean, Drake May, he just didn't wake up until that fourth quarter. I think the pressure forced him to play too reserved.
Yeah.
I think he was too safe. I think when his back was against the wall and he's like, "Hey, we're gonna lose anyway. We're gonna go down fighting." He played a little more fast and loose. He started rushing a little bit more, threatening the rush, kind of opened up the coverage a little bit. Yeah, I mean, some of those passes and the schemes that they ran at the end there, I mean, they just totally worked. I mean, given the same thing, the Seahawks defense also played safe. They were protecting long ball, so They got
Yeah, they took the
handful
gas
of drives, yeah, down the
off.
middle, which was unprotected. That's something that they could have done a little earlier on because I think Drake May was a little young. You didn't want to risk an interception by throwing a long ball, and because they know you're not going to go long, they predict the middle, and you have no run game. It's like, what option do you have left? It's really, really, really tough.
I
But
mean, you saw on some of the that like that interception, for example, that's they didn't show it a lot on the broadcast, but I'm just gonna figure, and it has to be because how else would they play this bad? That's literally what he was looking at all night. He looks upfield, and there's nothing.
right, it's totally covered, and then he
Yeah,
sees for a second that there's a window that he might be able to hit.
and he gets whacked.
Um, right, yeah, he's panicking because he knows in zero point 0.7 seconds he's about to get clobbered, and then he just tosses the ball because so many plays you see the ball go up and then you cut back and he's on the ground.
Yeah,
Because he knew he's got a great sense of timing, and I'm sure hearing those footsteps just made him panic. And he tosses those balls away. But for the O line that he had, he did fine. I think the pressure got to him early. And yeah, if you played a little bit more fast and loose, a little bit more young and reckless, it would have granted him some rewards. Then again, I mean, you never know what would have happened. He could have thrown 6 interceptions instead of being sacked 6 times. So who
I
knows?
mean,
But I mean,
I
you
think
know,
that was him playing young and reckless.
but you know what I mean? Like,
Like if he gambled a little bit more,
right? If
maybe.
he gambled a little bit
But
more,
then
like
again, he all right, yeah, 6 interceptions doesn't
yeah,
do
six.
you doesn't
Yeah,
help you out
what would
either.
you rather take,
Get
six
the ball back.
interceptions or 6 sacks? I don't
None of
know.
the above.
Yeah,
You're
and
you're gonna
it's
give
it's just hard to
you're gonna give
pick.
the
I
ball
mean, that
back
defense
to the
was
Seahawks?
right. They were just crushing you. But anyway,
I got
I
some
think that's all I got for the game itself.
well, I got the dark side defense right here.
Oh
Yeah, 6
yeah,
sacks, 3 takeaways, 8 tackles for a loss, allowed 0 points through 3 quarters. They finished the season as the number 1 ranked scoring defense for 7 total turnovers in the postseason. So, yeah, the odds were not in the favor of the Patriots. And also at the party I was at, I had told someone, I was like, "Hey, just to let you know, I just saw a thing right now on Twitter that said the Seahawks are 11-0 when they're leading this season."
yeah,
I was like,
um,
"It's just a field goal." I was
yeah,
like,
and
"It's
I
not
think
gonna look good right now
they
for, like,
said
the
on
Packers."
the broadcast the same thing. They said the Seahawks are undefeated when they're leading. They're leading into the half.
Yeah, I was like, "Bro, this is not gonna look good right now, bro." I'm
Right.
gonna keep it a buck.
What
And
was really funny?
I felt bad because I was right. I'm usually not
Oh
right.
man, stop it, Rob. What was really funny was during the game. I don't know if you noticed, but when they were actually talking about dark side defense, I had a little graphic about it. They showed the four main guys of the dark side defense. I won't try to name their positions because I don't know football like that, but they cut to some of them live. They're on the bench because the Seahawks are currently in their drive. And then they cut to quite possibly the whitest man that was on defense that I didn't know existed. And they keep talking about dark side defense. I was like, why are you cutting? He's a white man with red hair. It's like not Sam Darnold. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, he's so white. What is going on?
That's funny. I thought you were gonna talk about there is it was a gift that they had posted towards the end. It was one of the I think I can't remember his name, but it was one of the receivers. He was like putting his fingers together, going he, and he had posted that on Twitter. I was like, bruh. I'm like, bro, this game's been done and dusted. They're like, they don't know what else to post on the internet now. And I mean, that was my little funny thing. I thought that was comical. But
Oh man, I mean, if you want to talk about someone else comical, you talk about Stephon Diggs not showing up until
oh
the
yeah,
one long pass at the end of the fourth quarter.
oh, thank you for reminding me. I also did put that in here. Where put that in? Yeah, I started. Stephon Diggs not impactful because of zone defense. And then I did see a video. Someone's like, this man had 1 catch and decided to stunt on them as they're down by like 15. It was 2 minutes
Right,
left in the game. It was he
crazy.
caught you have to remember this play. He caught the ball, he got up and like spun the ball on the ground
Uh huh.
as they're down.
I mean, it's just insane.
I mean, he was just having fun, trying to have fun at that point, like, yeah.
Yeah, I
But
guess
then,
so.
like
But
it's like you read the room. It's like, bro, you guys are still getting whooped here. And I think that was right before the second touchdown, that
yeah,
miracle touchdown too, because
one of
that was the touchdown.
the guys we were watching with, Did you see? We're gonna talk about commercials in a second, but one of the commercials was for prostate cancer and screening. Did
Yeah,
you see that
yeah,
commercial?
yeah, yeah.
Right when Stefan Diggs did that, he's like, "Come on, calm yourself, Stefan Diggs." He's like, "Tighten up that loose, that tight end, tighten it up or loosen it up." He's like, "There's nothing to play for right now." Oh my god, so funny. Anyway,
Oh, but let me see. I guess other tidbits. The Seattle Seahawks head coach, I believe, is the third youngest head coach to win the Super Bowl. So congrats to him, Mike McDonald.
Mike McDonald. Did you
Donald.
see they had like a little cutaway thing to show his journey to the NFL? And his dad is like a former head coach.
Yeah, I
Uh,
did see something about that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and he originally was gonna be like a finance guy for like farms and stuff. Like he went to
Yeah.
school, he went back to school to get a degree in finance, and he got the call to go be a coach in the NFL. I turned and said, "You're telling me Mike McDonald almost had a farm? Is that what you're telling me? He almost had it, didn't get through, and he ended up being a winning head coach in the NFL. Damn, that's an American story right there.
Wow, Dan, that's some pretty good journalistic information you got there.
Like, I mean, hey, look, hey, take anything that I say with a grain of salt because quite a few beers in,
Oh, I believe
any and
it.
all of it
Yeah, I wanna get
could
to
be
that.
false information.
I wanna see what you were
Um,
into.
but yeah, yeah, Rob. Sorry, let me
No,
let you
you're
finish
good.
up.
That was mostly it. Well, I'll go through the scoring. Yeah, Jason Myers got the first points on the board with the easy 3. The quarter ended at 3-0. Myers made field goals from 33, 39, 41, 41, and his 26-yard field goal to put Seattle up 22-7 was just under 5 minutes left in the game. Yeah, the first touchdown of the game came in the fourth quarter. In the 13th minute, Darnold passed deep to AJ Barner. Then Mays passed deep left to Mac Hollins for 35 yards. Then the score was at 19-7. May then threw that pick six intended for Bote. Then Mosu ran that back for about 40 some yards for the return. Another USC guy there. And then Mays' other touchdown to Mr. Stevenson for 7 yards. That one that he almost dropped. He was about to run it, and then he decided to pull back before the line of scrimmage and then threw it.
Right, and he almost threw it into the ground, and Stevenson he dug that thing out of the ground.
Yo, for real.
Like there must have been a sheet of paper between the ball and the grass.
And then they went for 2. Conversion was no good. And yeah, your game ended 29-13. Additional points another thing I want to point out. The Patriots punted the ball 8 times. I was counting that too. I was like, all right, how many times have they punted the ball? Because this is going to be important. Because even like the times, both teams had the ball for about 30 some minutes each. And I was like, that's wrong. Well, that's correct. That's
Yeah,
one
but it
because
feels wrong.
yeah, it feels wrong because the Seahawks kept giving them the ball back
Right, yeah.
to
I
do
mean, the
nothing.
Seahawks punted quite a few times too.
Yeah, they had a few in there. It's just the kicking was what kept them in there. So,
Yep.
yeah, 6 times for a loss of 43 yards. The Pats got their first down of the second half. I believe I have it correct in the third quarter at 1 minute and 13 seconds.
Jeez.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs. Now, this is my additional notes, by the way. The Seahawks couldn't get anything going because the Pats kept playing deep. I guess the Pats' best player was Christian Gonzalez. He was holding down any receiver that went down deep, but if it wasn't for if it wasn't for his stout defense, this game would have been a lot different for sure.
Yeah, I mean Gonzalez. Every time I saw him on the screen, he was blocking a catch.
Yeah,
And he was
he had
killer
like
for
2 or
him.
3 of those. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, that's why they're not throwing deep because they couldn't, but also they could just run the ball, and the Pats
Right.
couldn't do
Yeah.
about it. So
Yeah. Why throw deep when you can just hand the ball to Walker?
yeah, or worst case scenario, Darnold runs, and which he did. He moved around a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
No turnovers, the one sack, but no fumble, no interceptions. The one
Yeah.
sack, 'cause that's it. I think it was only lost for like 8 or so yards, maybe.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. I mean, he's not a rushing quarterback, so
he used to be.
it's to be expected.
I saw another clip because I mean, like how we say he's a journeyman. So for the people that don't know, he got drafted in 2018, I believe, 2017, 2018. Um, the
The
Jets.
Jets, yeah.
There's a infamous clip where he just had a really bad game, and they caught him on the hot mic, and he's like, "I'm seeing ghosts."
No way.
No, he deadass said that, like, seriously too, Danny, like, you can see on his face, and then they told one of the I guess one of the players that he played against or somebody, and one of the reporters did, and like, "Did you guys, like, freak him out?" They're like, "He said he was seeing ghosts," and the guy's like, "No way he said that." He's like, "Oh man." And then after that, he goes to Carolina, which I think he rode the bench for a bit, and he also started. Then he ended up at the Super Bowl as the backup for the Niners,
Mm-hmm.
just happened to be there. And then once again, he ends up in Minnesota. He wasn't that bad. I think he was there for 2 or 3 seasons. That second season was good. The last one he was there for, I guess they stopped believing in him, and he got dumped to Seattle, and I think maybe he just found where he fits the most, you know? And it just sucks. I mean, what are you supposed to do? I mean, what it's a crazy career only because he got drafted by the Jets. The Jets are just dog shit. The Jets can never
Bro.
do anything. Not even Aaron Rodgers wanted to be there, and he, at that time, or depending on who you ask, still really good.
I mean, he was on the field for not even 2 minutes. Come on.
I mean, he tore his Achilles, he played a season, then he left. But my point is that it's the Jets. What are you gonna do? He goes
Right.
to Carolina. Carolina reeling after the Cam Newton years. Can't fix anything there. He goes as a backup for the Niners. They had Garoppolo, they had Purdy. What are you gonna do? He ends up at Minnesota. He's good. It's just I think they just wanted to go in a different direction, and that's on them. And he just ended up at Seattle, and it just worked out.
Right place, right time.
Yeah, and then, even, like, the little, like, meme video I watched, they're, like, talking about him. They're like, "Oh, all the scouts are saying too many turnovers, doesn't move around a lot." But the one positive thing is never affected by failure.
Mm.
So, there you go. Never
Mm-mm-mm.
affected by failure.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think that's mostly everything I have. Sorry, everybody, if this isn't as detailed as usual. Trying out something new here, I guess. More talking, less stats a
Like
little
fast
bit.
and loose.
Yeah, a little bit. I think we got a good amount of stuff in here, low key.
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry if it's not as deep dive as usual. Maybe next time, but,
If
yeah,
you
thank
want,
you.
if you want to start podcasting, go find real football heads. They can talk about the plays, the schemes. We're here for a good time, not a long time.
Oh, yeah. And also, it's been a while, so give me a break. But, yeah, Lan, you wanna move on to the fun stuff of the Super Bowl?
Yes, sir. That's football's only a part of it, Rob.
Oh,
And
yeah,
for
it's hard.
80% of people, it's the smallest part.
That is also true. So Danny, let me ask you, 'cause I'm curious to know, 'cause last year we went to a Super Bowl/birthday party, and this year
Mm-hmm.
we did not go to a Super Bowl/birthday party. So I'm curious to know, what did you do this year for the Super Bowl?
We went over to a friend's place,
Mhm.
watched the Super Bowl together. I did Super Bowl squares for work. We did squares there as well. And yeah, we watched Super Bowl, watched halftime. Had some good food, laughed about a bunch of stuff, and yeah, it was great.
Oh, okay, right on. Yeah, for me, I went to family, I guess like a family Super Bowl/birthday party.
Damn.
Coincidentally. Um,
Okay.
it's a relative I haven't seen in a while. So, we went to their house, and yeah, there was a bunch of people. We had a lot of food. We had tacos. I had rice, beans, like some roasted nuts, peanuts, some cake, candy. Oh, and then my grandma made some mole. And
Nice.
I had a
Or
couple beers and a michi.
we're gonna we're gonna jump into food.
Oh,
Uh,
I don't know. I just started
Yeah.
going, but
Let's do food first
I just
before we
sorry.
talk commercials. Then
Okay, yeah, I want to know. Yeah, I have backstage rambling runoff. I have notes here, but I went on a little bit of a tangent. I just wanted to hear what Danny had to say as well, and I went into a tangent. But yeah, what did you have, Danny? I want to know.
I had a bunch of nachos, freshly made nachos. Shout out to Steve. I had pizza. I had a couple wings.
I had nachos too. Sorry.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, but it's great. I had a bunch of beers, no hard liquor, but yeah, maybe one too many beers. No, no, not really. But yeah, I mean, I'm cruising through the whole thing. Yeah, I think I had like 3 servings of nachos. It was so damn good.
Oh, okay. I only had one because I don't think the cheese was warmed up all the way.
Oh yeah, we had a professional nacho bar setup. We had cheese, meat,
Some beans.
sauces, sour cream, pickled jalapenos. We had the whole 9 yards.
Ooh, nice. What's your favorite thing that you usually like to eat for like the Super Bowl?
Mmm, what a great question. I'm a big wings guy. Love wings.
Mhm.
Wings for the Super Bowl. Gets a little messy, but now nachos too. Nachos kind of up there. Pizza's okay, but I feel like pizza just gets you like a little too heavy. You know what I mean? Burgers are great too. Love a burger.
Yeah.
Glizzy, I take a glizzy.
Uh-huh.
In there. Some barbecue ribs. I take some ribs or some other sort, but I'll probably be one at wings, two at nachos. Nacho cheese is so damn good.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll put glazzies at three. And then maybe barbecue food right after that.
Oh, okay, right on. For me, yeah, I like a good cheeseburger, hamburger, whatever. Throw some avocado, like some pico de gallo avocado in there.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
just some bacon. I mean, I'm just giving you my dinner order now. Bacon. If we got any hot dogs, yeah, some hot dogs with some ketchup, mustard, maybe some relish, put some mayonnaise on them buns. Or if not, it's not hot dog weenies. What is it? Like sausages.
Oh, okay.
Those are
Like a
good too.
bratwurst type of
Yeah, like
situation.
a bratwurst. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, if we got any like chicken, some fried chicken. That's
Oh, some fried chicken. Dude, give me some church's chicken.
someone brought
Golly.
Jollibee yesterday.
Jollibee? Oh, hell
Someone
yeah.
had Jollibee.
Jollibee's great.
Here's an additional food that I did not partake in. There was some Costco pizza.
Okay.
There was like 2 other cakes I didn't eat, and then someone brought Bensit.
Bensit. Oh, nice. You didn't have some?
No, I was full.
Damn.
I was like just picking at everything. I was just like, all right, this is it. I was even asked at some point. I was like, are we gonna have dinner? I was like, dinner. I'm like, it's a Super Bowl party. We've been eating the whole time.
Yeah.
I've been eating since 2 p.m. It's
Dude,
already 6 p.m. I'm
yeah.
not gonna eat anymore. Well, I'm gonna just pick out whatever.
Right.
Like I said, I get 3 tacos, rice, beans, some mole, and then
Ooh,
nacho.
man, that's good.
I know it was good. Let me see what else we got here. I guess we'll go out a little bit out of order. What activity did you partake in any activities at said Super Bowl party?
Just Super Bowl squares. We didn't do
Oh,
much else. We were just sitting on the couch watching, commentating on stuff on the TV. But yeah, not
mhm.
much other than Super Bowl squares.
Oh, okay.
Um,
We had squares too, but I didn't partake in it because I'm broke.
damn, $2 square. You can get a $2 square or something like that.
Oh, I also did not have cash on me.
Oh man, you
And
gotta have Venmo and
it
Zelle
was,
on
like,
there.
very, very last minute, like,
Yeah,
I did part I was asked to draw the lines, which I did very quickly because it was 3 o'clock, and they're like, "Hey, do you know how to do this?" I was like, "Nope, I could look it up." And we just started, like okay, we tried doing it, there was a fail in the beginning, not my fault, but we did get it, like, 5 minutes before the game started, and we got it.
you drew
But
the 10 by 10 field.
yeah, the thing was, though, no one won 6-0. It was
No,
Cass' turn.
it was empty.
Yeah,
Oh, what? Usually the
for the 2nd quarter.
like whoever or whatever, like if you can't fill out the whole thing, you like split like hey, whoever else goes in, all the rest of the squares are like half or a quarter price, so you can like buy in, and then it just fills the pot a little bit, and
Uh-huh.
more people
Oh,
get a chance
I
to
don't know,
win. But
like I said, we were kinda doing it all out well, not me, I didn't even know I was playing beer pong, okay? And I was
yeah,
like
you could also there's a abbreviated squares. It's just 0 through 9 in a random order.
uh-huh.
Or you could draw names out of a hat. And then it's just combined score. Whatever
Oh,
the last digit is.
yeah, I'm not too familiar with squares, that's when they were asking me, I was like, "Bro, let me look up a picture." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm trying to win this beer pong game right here," which is one of the activities. There was cornhole, I didn't play. I
Cornhole
did look at
8.
catch, so it was already dark, so I couldn't see. Um, I did win the one beer pong game I played, by the way, everybody, so
Nice.
just so that could be on the record online, I won a beer pong game by myself. I
By
also
yourself.
I had to make the last cup twice, by the way, because, my opponent knocked over their final cup, and I was like, "No way," and they're like, "Oh, that counts." I was like, "This is some bullshit, but okay." and then they attempted to do it on purpose on the third go around. I was like, "You try to knock the cup over on purpose because they
Hey,
threw
if
the
they knock the
ball."
cup over, that's just it. You lose.
That is crazy. Well, because I
But
had made it on that. So I
oh,
made
I
it.
see. They tried to
I
scoop
made
out
it.
and they knocked it over.
So I made the first one. So we're both on Final Cup. I made mine, and then this person knocked over the cup, and we're like, "Oh," then they were like, "Oh, that counts." I was like, "All right, we'll keep going." So we went
Wait,
3
hold on.
more.
You made
I
the
made
final
my
cup.
Final Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then they knocked it over?
like no, well, not like that cup. Like they knocked over when they threw their ball as a rebuttal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's fine. Just
I made my shot. Then they attempted their shot, but it knocked over the cup.
okay, but they missed. They missed their cup.
No, 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 no. Yeah, I made my cup, right?
Okay.
I made my one ball. Now it's my opponent's turn to shoot, correct? So they're on their
Yes.
final cup.
They knocked over the cup that they were shooting at.
Yes.
I see what you're saying now.
So I didn't know. I was like, "Oh, did I win?" They're like, "No, it counts." I was like, "All right, whatever." So we kept going. We went for 3 more throws, 3 or 4 more. I made it, and then I made my final cup. So I was like, "All right, I just need them to miss twice." And they missed the first time, and on the second one, like, instead of, like, aiming to the cup for the hole in the cup, they were aiming to knock over the cup. I was like, "Oh, hell
No.
no."
If if it doesn't go inside and the cup falls over, it's not gonna count. If you hit the outside of the cup and it falls, that's it. You know what I mean, you lost. That's a miss.
No, yeah, but that was the thing, they were trying to knock over the cup intentionally.
I mean, just make it into the fucking cup if you're aiming on the inside.
That's why I was like, "Oh, hell no." And then, yeah, I was asked to do the squares, so, yeah, that was funny. And then I was like, "Come on, guys, I was trying to concentrate here." And then I was told, "Man, you should just let them win." I was like, "Nah,
Hell no.
hell nah." But, yeah,
Hey,
it
if
was a
you
good time.
need a square printout next year, you let me know, Rob.
I mean, I
Send you
guess.
a PDF or something.
That's what I was saying. I was like, "Do you guys got a printer?" And they're like, "Nah." I was like, "Bro, you're asking the wrong person, but I'll help you guys out still." But, yeah, let me see what else we got here. We got, commercials.
Yes, sir. Let's talk about the commercials.
I wrote down a few, that caught my eye, because, like, for me, like, a good commercial is something funny, something witty.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah.
gonna make me wanna buy these products. So I'm
Right.
like,
I mean,
"Hey,
yeah.
that
A
was
good
interesting."
commercial is funny enough or has a little bit of a twist just to get you to remember it.
Yeah, yeah. Or sometimes there's bad commercials. Either A, they were trying to make a statement, or, like, their statement, like, gets lost in the
Right.
commercial.
Totally falls flat. Yep.
The one where I forgot, they're following I forgot what commercial it was, but it was some kid. I don't remember what it was, but at the end, he goes, "You'll never know because I died." I was like, "What the fuck?" Or there was one about recycling one year. I was like, "What the hell was that?" And it had nothing to do with recycling.
Hey,
I was
what
like,
about the Kendall Jenner Pepsi police commercial?
you know,
Talk about bad commercials. What about that one?
I
Tone
try
deaf.
not I try not to think about that one.
A lot of people try not to think about that one.
That was terrible.
Can we also talk about the Kardashian curse coming up again in the Super Bowl?
Can someone get I just hope he doesn't get into a car crash.
Devin Booker?
Oh, I'm talking about Max Verstappen.
Oh,
He was
why?
seen with Kim K.
Well, what effect did he have on the Super Bowl?
Which I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's still cursed.
Oh, come on. Okay. So
I
here's the
thought that's
skinny
what
of
you
it,
were talking
Rob.
I thought
Here's the
that's what you
skinny
were
of
talking
it.
about. Well, I didn't
No, because we talk about commercials. Okay, Kendall Jenner had the commercial with whatever the fuck Prize Picks,
Uh-huh.
right? Saying that I have a curse specifically on basketball players. Devin Booker,
Yes,
who
okay,
dated
now
her.
I remember that,
Yeah,
yes.
okay. And then on Instagram he put, I bet the Seahawks will get a ring before you do. And then there's a little bit of a back and forth there.
Damn.
He said, I'll put $1 million down that the Seahawks get a ring before you do, is what he said exactly. And she commented on how he was hurt, and that was the back and forth. And then he said, "Come rub my ankle." But that solidified the curse. And what happened? The Patriots didn't score until the fourth quarter, and they were absolutely crushed. So the Kardashian curse materialized itself in this year's Super Bowl. And that's one of the more memorable commercials because it premiered both outside like early as like a video, and then it showed again during the Super Bowl, like extended version of that video, that commercial.
Yes, some companies would do that. They'll do, like, a mini commercial and then
Right.
do a new commercial, or some of them are just like, "Fuck it, we'll just show our commercial in, like, the
Early.
championship
Yeah.
game." Yeah, like, they'll start popping up. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
"Alright." That's
Yeah.
why I
Like
was
they'll show up as a YouTube ad or something.
yeah, like, this year, I feel like and I watch a lot of YouTube. I like watching YouTube videos and whatnot. So, I was like, I didn't really see anything interesting or crazy. That's why I was a little worried, and yeah, I feel like there wasn't as many, like, crazy commercials this year. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and with that being said, I was expecting a lot of movie trailers. Didn't really get a lot of those.
No,
I don't know, I feel like we were lacking in the commercials this year, low key. I don't know, what do you think?
they were fine. I think it was very much like 10% were long enough that held your attention and had something. You're like, okay, I guess that's good. And then the other 90% were way too long, especially for what they were. Like there was a crypto.com one or whatever the hell. I was like, this is a stupid ass commercial. It's like it has nothing to do with anything, and by next week I'll totally have forgotten about it. The only reason I remember it is because I was like, you just wasted so much of my time. They tried to do like karaoke. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, yeah, I did s that's the one I was thinking of, yeah. Hey, wait. I mean, I actually kinda like that one because 'cause I'm like, "Oh, it's karaoke." But
That's so lame. I mean, it
I was disappointed when I was like, "Oh, it's just Bitcoin." I was like,
exactly.
everything else was good though about that commercial."
No,
What do you mean it's the Backstreet Boys? Man, you're
who
tripping.
cares?
There was also a commercial with the Backstreet Boys. I think it was
Yeah, the T-Mobile
T-Mobile,
commercial.
and then it was what, MGK at the end?
I think so. I
Yeah.
forget.
Let me see, what else was
Yeah.
it? I have,
Other than
the
that,
State
the
Farm
Pokemon
commercial.
commercial was really. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Stay Farm first.
State Farm with a bunch of celebrities, and
Yeah,
they
they
had
had a
the
lot of
halftime.
people.
Yeah, there you that's the second one I had. The Pokemon commercial, it had Lady Gaga,
It had a
um,
lot of people in there.
Rose,
Uh huh. Rose.
and, like, a bunch of other people that my girlfriend knows from, like, Netflix shows.
Right. Yeah. That was really cool because I did not. It was like half of the commercial through. You had no idea it was Pokemon. Then
D
all of a sudden, Jigglypuff shows up behind Lady Gaga. You're like, what the hell? It's a
Everyone
Pokemon
thought it was
commercial.
gonna be, like, a trailer for something, and
Yes, I
it's
thought it was gonna be like a biopic series on Netflix or something,
like, not the
but no.
commercial itself, but, like, just an announcement of
Right,
something.
right, right. Exactly.
I
Yeah.
was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a docu series or something like that.
I thought it was gonna be a
But
new
no,
movie.
freaking 30-year anniversary of Pokemon, baby.
For a second, I thought, "Oh, they're gonna try to put some gas, some money into, Pokemon Go again." I'm like, "Oh, never mind." I'm like,
Oh
"It's
yeah,
been
but
10 years."
yeah, I think Pokemon's big enough, too big to fail. Just wanted some more eyes back on it.
Yeah, just a little bit, but
Yeah,
it is what it is. What else I got here? I got the Pepsi commercial with, like,
yeah.
the
With
polar
the
bears.
polar bear switching from Coke to Pepsi, that was crazy.
I have the Pringles commercial with Sabrina Carpenter where she goes on a date with, like, the Pringle Man or whatever,
Right, right, right. Yeah,
and then
yeah. That was alright.
he gets whacked. That was the I feel like that was the only interesting one, low key. She has
Um,
Sabrina Carpenter, and she's, like, already, like,
yeah,
edgy.
she's so big right now.
Yeah, and she's big, she's a little edgy, she doesn't really care,
Right, yeah.
but, like,
Um,
obviously, she's gonna
I
eat the tears of her former boyfriend.
I mean, the body part. I mean, if we're really talking about it, if the Pringles guy is actually a guy, and in that world, there's Pringles people. She's eating somebody. That's crazy.
Damn,
And everybody's eating like like
cannibalism,
humans are like zombies, and Pringles people are like regular people. You know what I mean? They're like
part of the secret
a
society.
small
It was
breed of
subliminal messaging.
mutants or whatever. Anyway,
It was
um,
subliminal Hollywood messaging.
yes.
Nah, just kidding. Um,
But I would argue the Pepsi was a little crazier than the Sabrina Carpenter.
oh, okay.
Just because of at this like level, it's kind of been like going this direction. In like Apple ads, you see like Google phones and like stuff. It's kind of getting loosey goosey where you can name like the products of your competitors and stuff.
Yeah,
And it's the opposite. Google phones use iPhone and so on and so forth in their commercials. But for Pepsi to have basically straight up taking the character, the polar bear character, which I guess is not really like a copyright character. I don't know how that works, but that was kind of crazy to me.
no, yeah. What else I got here? I got a Super Mario Galaxy trailer, which I thought was gonna be a little bit more, but what do I know?
That's what I mean. We saw the babies.
They were in the other commercial prior to that already.
Oh, they
I'm like,
were. Oh, that was the first time
yeah.
I saw that.
Mr. Beast finally got his Super Bowl commercial
That's crazy
after
to me.
many years. Bro, he's actually been trying to get a commercial. I think it was the Rams Patriots commercial he was trying to get. I think he said it's like I can't remember the exact number. I know it's over $1 million
Oh
for
yeah. I mean,
sure just to get your commercial in the ad, like, schedule, the
yeah.
commercial schedule, and they got denied. So, after years, he finally got it. I mean, if this was 5, 6 years ago, I'd been like, "Oh, yeah, this is sick." And then now I'm just like, "This is you could just post this on YouTube."
Yeah.
I'm like, "You're already big." I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the way
It's
the world works now.
yeah. I like the Budweiser one with the little bird.
Oh, with the eagle
The eagle, yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
the being like best friends with the horse.
I was wondering where I'm like, there's usually a Budweiser commercial with the Clydesdales, and I was like, once I saw the horse, I was like, "Oh, Budweiser."
Yeah.
And then, I think the first good one was that Goodwill Dunkin'. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my god, you like that commercial?
"Hey, you like donuts? How about these nuts?"
Oh my god. I mean, it was so cheesy, Rob.
I would like to let you know one of our friends actually likes this movie, by the way.
I love Good Will Hunting. I like Good Will Hunting as a
Oh, yeah,
movie.
yeah, yeah, I do remember, 'cause we've had this conversation before.
Yeah, I
I
like
was
Good Will
like,
Hunting, just to be clear.
"Hey, you like
But that was
apples?
so cheesy.
How about them apple? How about these apples?"
That was so cheesy.
Yeah, I
What
got
was
to
another
see
one? It was really early on, but they had an Instacart with
Ben Stiller, right?
yeah
Or Owen Wilson?
yeah Ben Stiller, not Owen Wilson. It's Benson Moon.
Yeah, yeah, but who was the actor that was next to him?
Ben Stiller, I think.
Yeah, Ben Stiller.
Yeah. He like climbs up and he tries to do a flip and he smashes himself on the set. That's so funny.
It's crashing, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "Bro, that's a crash pad."
Yeah, obviously it's a crash. Everything was made of paper,
Yeah.
but it was so funny.
I was
I
like,
was
"You're
like,
not playing
damn.
me, bro.
Yeah.
You're not getting me, bro."
And then aside from these, commercials, dude, the use of AI in every other commercial was so insane to me. So crazy. I'm like, dude,
I
you're
will
paying
admit
millions and millions of dollars for your product or whatever to get onto the screen to see a bunch of eyeballs, and
and
you're
then
so
censor it.
lazy that you have to just use AI to make the fucking commercial.
Yeah. I feel like it's just well, not to deep dive into it. I'm like, if you're gonna use AI as a template, that's cool, but, like, don't use it as your final product. I'm pretty sure you can use AI and then fix it.
Right?
That would be
Yes.
quicker.
Sure. Whatever. I mean, at least do it in a way where
Is that insane?
your your commercial looks like a polished product. It's not
Yeah,
obviously
exactly.
AI at the fucking end of it. Um.
Do
Anyway.
you have any other commercials? I got nothing.
Any other ones that
There's
I
probably one that
remember
someone's gonna be
off
like, "You
rip?
guys did this one." I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
But I would like to tell you because where I was at, we couldn't really hear the TV.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Yeah. I mean, you
but
guys. It sounds like you guys were
I was
outside.
around, like, 20 people, so it wasn't like, even, like, the notes that I took wasn't as, like, detailed as I wanted to.
Oh, huh.
I let them borrow my pen to use to do squares. I was like, "Oh, you just use my pen." I was like, "Wait, I need my pen, bro. Give me back
So
my"
hey, wait. Give me that. Give me that back. Hurry up.
Yeah. But,
Um.
yeah,
Yeah. Other than
I
that, I mean, no other commercials come to the top of my head.
yeah, that's why I'm like, there was nothing too crazy this year in my opinion. Last year, I feel like we had some crazy ones, like and I remember last year we were talking about it, your girlfriend was like, "Tom Brady's like a robot." Literally a commercial. Tom
Yeah.
Brady, a robot.
Yep.
That was insane. That was insane
Yeah. I
timing.
don't remember any
I
other
remember
commercials
that.
from last year.
I remember that shit. That was
Off
insane.
rip, I don't remember any other commercials.
I think I'm never gonna forget that, just the fact that she said that.
And
There
then
was a
it showed up on
commercial.
the TV. Yeah.
Yes. And then I guess the last thing we could talk about here, halftime show, Bad Bunny, halftime. What do you
Yes,
think, Dan? What are
sir.
your thoughts, opinions,
I think
concern?
the production was amazing.
Yes.
The set design was great. VS Tacos was there. That was cool.
Did you see the boxers? Those were real
No.
boxers, by the
Oh,
way.
really? Oh, I did not know that.
Yes.
That's cool.
Those were real boxers. I don't
Real
know who they are.
Puerto Rican boxers?
I think one of them was.
That's
I believe
cool.
the other one may or may not have been a Mexican. Just guessing off of the color of his pants, his
That's really
shorts.
cool. I like the storyline in general, engaged, married, wedding ceremony, and then party after. I like that storyline. I feel that Lady Gaga was like, she's the wedding singer and all. But it just seemed like a little bit out of place, like just slightly out of place.
I think so.
The
No one expected it.
Yeah, I think so. And she ate up like a bigger portion than I thought she would have too. Ricky Martin was cool. Okay, before we get attacked by Lady Gaga stands, I love Lady Gaga. I think it was a great rendition. Um, but
It's
at the
the most
same
popular
time,
rendition, by the way.
I think it was that
The most popular rendition of that song right now.
really. I mean, I could see it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really cool with the mariachi and stuff in the back, salsa style.
Salsa Danny.
Yeah. Sorry, excuse me, salsa. I just said it. Jinxie me soda. But yeah, it just seemed like a little bit out of place, and maybe it went like a little bit long. But it is also like one of her more popular songs right now, which is understandable. The What It Being Real is really cool. The I wish that he did DTMF a little bit earlier, and like ran a little bit longer. I could see why he's kind of squeezed it at the end. It felt a little better. Because
He has a
it
lot of
does feel
songs
like a
too.
finishing song.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's a ton of people out there. And then some of the cameos that you mentioned before.
I have
Carol
the
G.
boxers' names, by the way.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Eme
You start with that
Emiliano
first.
Vargas and Xander Zayas.
Oh, cool.
Zayas.
Oh yeah, shout out.
Shout out.
Um, but yeah, some of the celebrity cameos. Who do we see? We saw Jessica Alba, Carol G, Cardi B,
Pedro.
Pedro Pascal.
And there was 2 people in that picture they had posted. One, the guy and the girl, I guess they're like his business, or the guy is his business partner for like some restaurant that he owns.
Oh, that's cool.
So I was like, who are these people? But I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. Um, I was looking at the leaves. I was like, are they grass or? And I was like, dang, I used to have dang it, I'm failing my people here. I
You
used to
talking
have
about sugarcane?
yeah, I had the sugar. I used to have a sugarcane tree, Danny, a long time
Oh
ago.
yeah, sugarcane out there. I didn't know that.
Like, well, you see my house, like in the front,
Yeah.
like on the right, where it's like concrete now. That used to be all plants.
Oh
And we
really?
used to
You guys
have
had sugarcane right there?
yeah,
Oh shit, I didn't
caña,
know that.
caña, yeah. That's what I was like, oh, we said. I even told my girlfriend, she's like, what you did? I'm like, yeah, a long
Dude, we
time
could have
ago.
made so much juice.
Dude, that
Sugarcane juice would have been so good.
shit was good. But I like that. The the VS tacos. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Yo,
Uh
they teased us. I thought Daddy Yankee was about to pop out.
yeah, but
I feel
did
like
you know
if they would have pulled the trigger somehow on that, Daddy
he
Yankee is now
he
retired, so he's like, I'm not on that mission no more. I'm on a different mission.
yeah, he's found
Respectfully.
God.
No,
Uh
yeah. So he's like, I'm not doing that right now.
did,
I just saw a
did,
video too.
did you
He's
know
like,
that he renounces all the music that he made?
that is crazy.
He said he's ashamed of it, and he doesn't want to associate himself with the music he's made.
That is wild. I mean, it's just different. That's all.
I
I mean,
mean,
that's
he's
fine.
different. Yeah, I mean, I'd sure be happy with the millions of dollars I made off that music, and you know,
And then that takes a lot out of you. He's probably just tired of it, you know?
I mean, sure.
At some point, we all get tired of it.
Real.
That's why I was like, "Oh, Daddy Yankee." I was like, "Oh, no, never mind."
Yeah, I know, dude. The gasolina. Damn.
But yeah, Lady Gaga coming out, I like that.
Yeah.
Like, I think also because I think salsa is, like, kinda in right now, so I think I
Mhm.
might be into that too. I think I got the salsa bug somewhere in there in me right now.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if you see me bust out the moves somewhere.
He's in the
For
middle of the
real.
street.
Not for real. It's like some Broadway shit. I can't remember what that Broadway show is called, but yeah, some Broadway shit. What else I got?
What
Ricky
about the
Martin.
bushes? What do you think about the bushes?
I could have been a bush.
Could have been. We both could have been bushes.
I could have been a bush.
Do you know? Fun fact. People were the bushes because I watched a video on this. They said that the NFL and Levi Stadium limited the production to like a certain amount of carts. I think it was like 25. I could be wrong, but
That's what
um,
I figured.
like yeah, and they said it was like maybe like a couple £100 like per cart, and so to get fill out the set, they just had to have people show up as the bushes to free up cart space and free up weight, because otherwise it would have been like totally impossible to get that set like put out there in time at that scale and then clean it up in time for them to get back to playing football.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, I could see it being a artistic, creative decision, but I could also see it as a production decision.
Yeah, like a logistic
Would it be easier to
workaround.
do?
Yeah.
move like a bunch of stages or like move a bunch of people that could run off like in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I thought initially that they would be dancing on the side, but they just stood there the whole time. I thought they were like, like run around or whatever and like being a part of it, but they just stood around there.
Danny, some people consider what is it, the Sixteen Chapel to be high art, and some people consider
The
a
Sistine
banana
Chapel.
being taped to a wall as high art.
Yeah.
So
Hey, I'm not saying it's art or not, or not. I assumed I was like, oh, there's a reason that there's a person in that thing. My reason I thought was to dance, and no, it was a logistical decision. So,
I saw someone hit the 6-7.
yeah, I saw that too. I saw that clip of the 6-7. I also saw a guy like kind of document his day of like, hey, Super Bowl days. Like we have to get up at like 6:30. I got a snack and then got to go to the stadium, get cleared, get into a thing, and then kind of like wait around, go do it, and then like get cleaned up and whatever. And so it was like a 6:30 to 8 p.m. like gig. It's crazy.
That's the life of a production, bro.
That's the life of a Bush. Bush. It's like hey, you're 20-yard line Bush, you're 25-yard line Bush, you're 50, so on and so forth. I was like, damn. So I could have been 40-yard line Bush.
Dude, for real. Let me see. I think that's mostly all I got. I mean, yeah, I like the show. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was the best one. I personally, this is my opinion, I try to avoid reading comments on like the halftime shows now because ever since like 2010, that even like on the radio, just hearing people be like, "Oh yeah, I didn't like." Not that I don't that like the negative comments affect me in any way, but it does get kind of redundant to where it's like, "Oh, we gotta defend this,"
I mean,
especially.
people are so miserable about the freaking halftime show, man.
I'm like, bro. I'm like, who cares? It's just supposed to be fun. It's like,
Right.
oh, we have to critique it now. Like last year, that was a little bit different because it really was game, set, match.
I mean,
For Chris
last year
Vermont.
was,
That was
there's a big
different.
storyline outside of last year.
Yeah, there was a storyline.
Right.
This one, there's a lot of backdoor controversy that we don't have time to get into on this one. So that's why this one was a little bit more, a little more juicy to see, just for the context. But other than that, I'm just like, all right,
Right. But other than
what
that,
else y'all gonna complain about?
outside of that, arguably the number one artist in the world right now,
Yes.
number one artist in, I would say, the majority of countries right now, definitely.
Yes.
Performing on the largest stage in the world, some may argue, and killing it.
Yeah. I mean, you don't gotta understand.
I
Just
mean,
vibe.
yeah, it's just vibing.
Even I don't even understand. I speak Spanish. I'm like, I have no idea
I
what he
don't.
just.
This
I'm like,
guy,
this is
man, it's like he's got retainers in, but the voice sounds so good.
Spanish mumble rap.
Yeah, it is
Like,
mumble
yeah,
rap.
it is some people.
Yeah.
Like I thought he was saying New York. He's not saying New York. I was like, oh,
Insane.
when he goes Nueva York,
Oh.
I thought he was saying Nueva York. I was like, oh, shout out New York. I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. When I first heard it, and then yeah, I started seeing people post videos of it again. I was like, oh, now people gotta re-explain what he's saying again. But it's good times though. But yeah, Danny, you have anything else to add about your Super Bowl experience this year?
I don't think so. I mean, overall, decently, uh, what the frick am I saying? A decent Super Bowl. Uh, you know, what is a Super Bowl if not just eating with a bunch of people and just watching some? So it's always fun, with the
Yeah.
people around and whatnot. But that was a good Super Bowl. Super Bowl 60 next year, Rob. Super Bowl 61 coming here to LA in
Yeah,
Inglewood,
with
SoFi Stadium.
it's gonna be on ABC/ESPN. Well, they're promoting it as ESPN, but for sure it's gonna be on.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be locally on ABC. Right.
Yeah, it has to be because I'm like, who's gonna? You're telling me people are gonna pay for ESPN Plus,
Hell no.
ESPN cable? That'd be crazy. But yeah, it should be good. I mean, it's a Disney production, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna throw hella money, and people are gonna complain about it still.
Yeah, man. You're never gonna satisfy everybody.
No, yeah, for real. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Super Bowl 61 being back in our neck of the woods.
Yeah. We'll see how the traffic goes. World Cup this year, Super Bowl next year, Olympics year following.
Dude, for real.
Golly, I'm never gonna get to work in time.
gonna get home.
Son of a gun.
Alrighty, I got nothing else. You got nothing else. Ready to light this candle?
Take me home, Rob.
All right, you've been listening to Rambling Runoff, our podium show for Super Bowl 60, our recap episode for this year. We talked about everything in between, food, halftime, the game. Thank you for listening. If you want to hear more from us on social media, you can hit us up on Twitter and Instagram at Rambling Runoff. We're also on TikTok as well at Rambling Runoff. I've been your host, Robert Rios, for my co-host, Danny Tan. We will see you next time. Bye.
Peace.